My name is Alannah, and I'm of Irish heritage, and I would like to read you some poems from my favorite poem, William Butler Yeats. He was born from 1865 until 1939, and in 1923 he received the Nobel Prize for Literature. He wrote a lot of poems, but I'm going to read you four of my favorites that are not so well known. The first one is called The Stolen Child, because Yeats was very interested in fairies and the fairy world, and it's about a child taken by the fairies, which is very much an Irish tradition to write about. The Stolen Child. Where dips the rocky highland of Sleuthwood in the lake, there lies a leafy island where flapping herons wake. The drowsy water rats, there we've hid our fairy vats, full of berries and of reddest stolen cherries. Come away, O human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy, hand in hand, for the world's more full of weeping than you can understand. Where the wave of moonlight glosses the dim grey sands with light, far off by furthest rosses, we foot it all the night, weaving olden dances, mingling hands and mingling glances, till the moon has taken flight. To and fro we leap, and chase the frothy bubbles, while the world is full of troubles, and is anxious in its sleep. Come away, O human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy, hand in hand, for the world's more full of weeping than you can understand. Where the watering water gushes from the hills above Glencar, in pools among the rushes that scarce could bathe a star, we seek for slumbering trout, and whispering in their ears, give them unquiet dreams, leaning softly out from ferns that drop their tears over the young streams. Come away, O human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy, hand in hand, for the world's more full of weeping than you can understand. Away with us he's going, the solemn-eyed. He'll hear no more the lowing of the calves on the warm hillside, or the kettle on the hob sing peace into his breast, or see the brown mice bob round and round the oatmeal chest. For he comes, the human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy, hand in hand, from a world more full of weeping than he can understand. By William Butler Yeats. The next poem I shall read is The Song of Wandering Aengus. I went out to the hazel wood because a fire was in my head, and cut and peeled a hazel wand, and hooked a berry to a thread. And when white moths were on the wing, and moth-like stars were flickering out, I dropped the berry in a stream, and caught a little silver trout. When I had laid it on the floor, I went to blow the fire aflame, but something rustled on the floor, and someone called me by my name. It had become a glimmering girl with apple blossom in her hair, who called me by my name and ran and faded through the brightening air. Though I am old with wandering through hollow lands and hilly lands, I will find out where she has gone, and kiss her lips and take her hands, and walk among long dappled grass, and pluck till time and times are done the silver apples of the moon, the golden apples of the sun. By William Butler Yeats. The third poem I will read is The Fiddler of Dooney. When I play on my fiddle in Dooney, folk dance like a wave of the sea. My cousin is priest in Kilvarnet, my brother in Mochtadabui. I passed my brother and cousin. They read in their books of prayer. I read in my song of songs I bought at the Sligo fair. When we come at the end of time to Peter, sitting in state, he will smile on the three old spirits, but call me first through the gate. For the good are always the merry, save by an evil chance, and the merry love the fiddle, and the merry love to dance. And when the folks there spy me, they will all come up to me with, "Here is the Fiddler of Dooney," and dance like a wave of the sea. By William Butler Yeats. The last poem I will read is my very favorite, Down by the Salley Gardens. Down by the Salley Gardens, my love and I did meet. She passed the Salley Gardens with little snow-white feet. She bade me take love easy, as the leaves grow on the tree, but I, being young and foolish, with her would not agree. In a field by the river, my love and I did stand, and on my leaning shoulder she laid her snow-white hand. She bid me take life easy, as the grass grows on the weirs, but I was young and foolish, and now am full of tears. By William Butler Yeats.